This red beauty you see in front of you is called the I30N. Probably one of the most exciting cars Hyundai has ever made. Today we're at Linksfield. Let's run through it. And just looking at the front, let's start with this. This is crazy. For a Hyundai, this is absolutely amazing. You get some black bits here. You get a more aggressive front bumper. It's not too aggressive, but it's just perfect for what the car is. You get an I30N badge, and you get some cool lights. These lights are absolutely amazing. We've driven in this car in the dark, and it shines. It's bright. It's really bright. I just wish I had footage to show you guys. But what would you guys rate the front end of this car? Do you think it looks better than a GTI? You think it looks better than its competitors? The interior is probably the best thing about this car. It's full of features. It looks amazing. You get a steering wheel. The seats are amazing. They're aggressive. They're made with Alcantara. I don't know. This car is really, really impressive. The pedal shifters feel so amazing too. When this car downshifts, I'm going to show y'all some clips. This car sounds absolutely amazing. Yes, it's tuned, but a stock one is pretty close. It has burbles. It sounds amazing. This car sounds amazing. The 2 liters never disappoint. So since winter is coming, guess what? This car has heated seats and a heated steering wheel. You get so much out of this car. It's absolutely insane. Like, I really cannot believe it. How much stuff you get stock from a car, from a dealership. It's absolutely amazing. You obviously get a manual handbrake, which is it's okay. You can drift, you can do some crazy stuff if you wanted to, obviously in a safe environment. But I love the way this car looks inside. It's straight to the point. It's specific. You know, everything is physical. All the buttons are physical. You have a little screen here. No, let me not say little. It's actually kind of big. And then you get analog dials, and you also get a small screen in the center. Something definitely needs to be said about this car, because this car doesn't feel like a normal Hyundai. It's more aggressive. It has so many features that just make it feel like a sports car. For instance, you get these paddle shifters. These look absolutely amazing. The steering wheel is very nice. I think it would be better with a flat bottom steering wheel, but it looks good nonetheless. You get your different drive modes here, and then you get your race here. So you press this, the car unleashes full power, and you can chow anything. I'm talking GTIs, I'm talking S3s, you can chow them. And with these cars, you don't need to add much, really. You should have added a downpipe, an air intake, and a race chip. Nothing else that's crazy, but this car chows. So now we're at the back of the car. The car is switched off, so the seat is fully back, but it's decent. I mean, it's a hatchback. You don't expect like crazy space, but it's decent enough. Like, you can see the Alcantara. Oh, the Alcantara on the seats. And also, what's actually pretty cool is the whole roof is panoramic. Then in the front, obviously, it's a sunroof, but it's open here. This is amazing. You can close it if you wanted to. So the Alcantara continues at the back as well. You get it at the back, which is kind of nice, to be honest, because your passengers also can have that sporty feel. And the fabric is just not only in front, it's at the back too. I won't lie, this interior is pretty decent, straight to the point. It's effective at what it does. It's amazing. And moving on to the side, this car is absolutely so pretty. I wish I could get one, but I need a Golf R first. You get these N signature Hyundai wheels in black. They look absolutely amazing. You get black surrounds right around the window. The top is also, it's glass. There is a sunroof. There's nothing that this car is missing necessarily. The black wheels, black splitter with the N badge there, which looks absolutely amazing. I love the side profile. Another thing I need to talk about is this car does have keyless entry. As long as you have the key, you can just press this button here and the car will open, which is pretty cool. Most cars have it now. But I want you to rate this car on the side from 1 to 10. What would you rate it? These are huge exhausts and they sound absolutely incredible. Look at the diffuser. Just have a look. It looks insane. It looks insane. So you get 2 pipes like a GTI. Obviously, this car does compete with the GTI. Whether you want the GTI or this, you want to be a little bit different and get a I30N, that's totally up to you. But I think this looks pretty. I think they're neck and neck on looks for sure. And if you were wondering what the key looks like, this is what the key looks like. Pretty basic, but I don't think you need anything more than this. You don't need no crazy features, starting the car from far. Yes, that would be nice, but I think this is a decent key. I think regarding to pedigree, people would rather just get a GTI, but I think this should definitely be on your list. Maybe if you don't pick it, I think it should be on your list for sure. The boot is really decent in size. I won't complain. I have none to complain about. It's a typical hatchback boot. So you can fit, I can even fit in here if I wanted to. Obviously, if I remove this, but I can fit in here. So it's decent enough. Your groceries, maybe you're moving, a couple boxes or anything, but the boot space is decent. You don't expect much from a hatchback, but it's decent. I know you guys want to hear what this car sounds like, so I'm gonna give it a start. You guys can rate it out of 10. Now, you do need to take into consideration that this car is not stock. It has a downpipe, air intake, and a race chip. So you should expect this thing to be loud. Let me start it for you. So this is what this car sounds like. It sounds absolutely incredible. I fell in love with this car from the first time Yushir brought it to me, and I must say, it sounds crazy. Stock, it does sound absolutely amazing. I won't lie to you, from standard, from the shop, from Hyundai, it sounds pretty decent, pops and bangs, but obviously he has a downpipe, and you can hear it. Listen to this. It's just idling. This thing is absolutely crazy. I know you guys want a little bit of a rev. I'm always talking about how cool this car sounds, but just have a listen, just have a listen. So I want to know, after hearing that car rev, what do you think about it? I think it's absolutely amazing. You can get a car to sound like this, and Yushir hasn't even done much. So that should tell you about the potential that this car has. In the comment section, rate it out of 10. If you like it, if you don't like it, I don't care. So I'm sure you're wondering why this car sounds so good. Well, that's because this is a 4-cylinder, 2-liter. That's a Mustang, but we're back to this. This is what we're here for today. So this car makes about 206 kilowatts, almost 400 Newton meters of torque, pretty quick, 0 to 100 in about 5.4 seconds, which is really reasonable. And you can get this car to go even much quicker than that. Obviously, it's front wheel drive, it's pulling, we understand. If it was all wheel drive, I think it would be a totally different ball game. I think it would even chop it to about 4 seconds or so. But this is absolutely quick. I want to know, would you take this over a GTI? That's the question. It competes with a GTI, and it would be interesting to see if people would take a GTI over this. I think in South Africa, people would rather take a GTI just because it's a more flashy car, but this is not understated. Do not leave this behind.
So now we've gone through the boring parts. I'm sure you're tired of hearing this thing compete with a GTI the whole time. Let's get to the real stuff. For the price of this car, you can get maybe a second-hand one around 600,000-700,000 Rand. Let's see if it's worth it. now you've seen the car on the road, you've heard it. Oh, I enjoyed so much like reviewing this car, and I wish I got the chance to drive it. I'll drive it at some point, but honestly, what a car. Hyundai did not disappoint here. They have done everything perfect. The price, everything, the specs it comes with, the wheels, the looks. Look at this. Oh, they've done an absolutely incredible job. Well done, Hyundai. Guys, please comment down below what car you want to see next. And you know what final question I'm going to hit you with. Guys, would you take this over a GTI? Down in the comments.